Chose to read Catcher in the Rye and Damien, as mentioned in the reading book, both of which are under the theme of teenage development. I wanted a deeper look into the thought process of rebellious developing teenagers and their development of ego, personal belief, and their sense of alignment acquired through their unique hiatus that they go through. It was really interesting to be inside of a troubled teen's head, and my main objective was to basically observe the way these characters handle their confusing and frustrating times, and to learn from it, I guess. So Catcher in the Rye is basically about this guy named Holden. He flunks out of high school, but he doesn't tell his parents. Instead, he goes to New York, goes on a little adventure. He tries to get drunk, but he's underage. And he gets kicked out of bars, and he tries a lot of stuff. He smokes, obviously. He even orders a prostitute up in a motel, but they only talk, and then it ends up with him getting punched in the gut by a prostitute. And he goes around New York to meet various people, meet up with his ex-girlfriend and other people, but the story basically ends with him trying to running away, but he can't because his little sister tries to come with him, and the story ends there. And Damien is about this kid named Sinclair, who, after meeting this kid named Damien, he starts to challenge the religious beliefs that he's taught. He starts to challenge the ideas. He starts to form his own self-beliefs and morals. Both of these books, two characters, they both go on a bit of a hiatus. Whether it's Holden going on New York, trying to get drunk, talking to prostitutes, or Sinclair going on getting drunk with his friends, and okay, whatever. But so both of these books, the interesting part was their development of ego. Through their frustrating time on their little hiatus, they both kind of start to develop and solidify their own beliefs. They start to challenge other people's teachings, and they start to develop their own point of view and perspective. And I think many people go through hard times in their life, and they go on a bit of a hiatus, like everybody does some point in their life, such as like midlife crisis or quarter-life crisis. And it's important to seek guidance and help, but I feel like at the same time, these guys are able to achieve and solidify and develop their own views in life from trying to go through these hiatus by themselves. And to me, it was really nice because as a person who's kind of confused on what I'm doing too in my life, it was really nice to relate to these characters, and that everybody goes through their own unique hiatus. And a lot of people, some people kind of go on a hiatus their whole entire life, but it's nice to be able to go through that as a teenager, because my mistakes are not permanent yet. So it was nice to learn from their mistakes and not having to go through what they had to go through in their life.